Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Dr. MJ Collier got the coronavirus update, and the MJ does not stand for Michael Jackson. But he is here to take your calls, man. Call us up right now, 866-9-RICKEY. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Good morning.
I know they say if you have take the EpiPen, don't get the shot just yet. But I don't take the EpiPen, but I'm allergic to antidotes. And I was wondering, would it be safe for me to still take the shot?
It's thought that it will still be safe for you to take the shot, but you need to discuss it with your own primary care physician or your allergist to see. But if your allergists don't require you to use an EpiPen, then more than likely you can take the shot if you don't have a history of reactions to vaccines, and that's any vaccine. So that being the case, the CDC is saying that you can take the vaccine without concern.
You're on with Dr. Collier, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Good morning.
Okay, I would like to know, Dr. Collier, if a person has had the corona, like tested positive for corona, and they've quarantined for more than 3 or 4 weeks, but yet they go back and they still test positive, what are they to do?
Okay, one, they don't need to get retested. The CDC's criteria has changed from the beginning because you might test positive. It doesn't mean that you still have the disease, but dead viral fragments are still floating around in your blood, and the sensitivity of the test is that it can pick that up. A PCR test can do that. So if you have tested positive and you've gone through 14 days of quarantine, then you should, as long as you have no symptoms, then you're safe to return and come out of quarantine. So you don't have to get retested. If you want to get antibody testing, you can, but you don't want to get that nasal swab because you may test positive for months.
Wow. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I have a question regarding the second vaccine. I've been getting a lot of reports on people getting really sick or even passing away from it. Is that true?
There was questions and concerns about people, particularly some of the elderly in Europe, passing away within a short period of time after getting the vaccine. But a retro-analysis of that data is showing that there doesn't seem to be a connection. Most of the people we're talking about were people that were in nursing homes and, at end stage of life. They were older than 70. As a matter of fact, most of them were 90 plus in that analysis. So, so there's no connection they are finding at that time. But for transparency purposes, they are evaluating it just to make sure, because the question keeps coming up and there's no study that's confirming that. So they're evaluating it just to make sure because they want the vaccine to be safe for everybody.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Yes, I'm a teacher, and I believe I caught COVID-19 back in December, and I had a mild case of sore throat, and I had an antibody test, and it showed I had antibodies. My question is, how long will the antibodies last before I can get a vaccine?
Okay, there are two paths to immunity: natural immunity via having the disease, developing your own antibodies, and that's right now showing to last up to 36 months. They have confirmation and affirmation that they're good for 8 to 9 months already, but that's real-time analysis. Now, they're saying that if you have that, you should not get the vaccine for 90 days, so you're past that point already, so you can get the vaccine if it's available. The question is, do you need to get the vaccine? Originally, the CDC said that if you had antibodies, you did not need to get the vaccine. But now they're saying that you can get it 90 days after you've had the disease process.
We're going to take one more call. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Hey, this is Rashawn from Baltimore. And I wanted to know, was one of the side effects to the vaccine, was it increases your sex drive and kind of make you last longer?
I wish that you have no trouble with people getting it if that was the case. I know most of the people I know would be in line to get it, but no association with enhanced sexual function or increased libido that we're aware of. But I'll put that out there. If that happened to you, then we need to start asking that question to people. Did you notice that after you got the vaccine, it increased your sex drive and your libido went up? So, Rocky, have you had the vaccine?
Not yet, but now that I know that, I'm finna go down there right now and get that bad boy.
I'm already in line.
Yes, sir. Hey, go ahead and give me a disclaimer, Dr. Collier.
Okay, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, Rock T, Special K, or the other crew for the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, or its radio affiliates across the country.